Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to Prime Sports Pulse, where all football insights are shared. Join us on a journey through Liverpool, where football legends are born and the city's charm is unmatched. From the hallowed turf of Anfield to the iconic melodies of the Beatles, Liverpool offers a captivating blend of sporting passion and cultural richness. Today, we'll explore the highlights of Liverpool Football Club's history and the top places you must visit in this vibrant city. Get ready to delve into the stories, the landmarks, and the spirit that make Liverpool truly special. Whether you're a die-hard Red or simply looking to experience the heart and soul of a remarkable city, join us as we uncover the essence of Liverpool, where history, music, and football intertwine to create an unforgettable experience. Let's kick things off, shall we? It all began back in 1892 when a disagreement, as these things often do, led to the birth of a football giant. Everton, then tenants of Anfield, had a bit of a falling out with the owner, John Holding. Now, Holding, being a man of action, decided to form his own club, and thus, Liverpool Football Club was born. You see, even back then, Anfield was more than just a patch of grass, it was a crucible of dreams. The early years were a bit of a roller coaster, a bit like a season with Newcastle, if you will. Ups and downs, promotions, relegations, you know the drill. But even then, you could sense something special was brewing on Merseyside. The team, initially made up primarily of Scottish players, the original Foreign Legion, you might say, quickly found their feet. The fans, drawn to the passion and the promise of this new club, packed the stands, their roars echoing through the years. And so the foundations were laid, brick by brick, chant by chant, for what would become one of the most successful clubs in the history of the beautiful game. Anfield, now there's a word to send shivers down the spine of any football fan. It's not just a stadium, it's a cathedral of football, a place where history seeps from the very pores of the concrete. Walking up to Anfield on match day, you can feel the electricity in the air. The anticipation crackles, the chants begin to rise, and you know you're about to witness something special. Inside, the atmosphere is electric. The Kop, a sea of red scarves and banners, roars the team on with a passion that's almost unmatched anywhere in the world. You see, Anfield isn't just about the football, it's about the people, the community, the shared history that binds them together. Over the years, Anfield has witnessed some of the greatest moments in football history. From the comebacks, those glorious, improbable comebacks, to the legendary nights under the floodlights, it's a ground that breathes football. And it's not just the big games. Every match at Anfield has a unique feel. The roar when the team emerges from the tunnel, the collective gasp when a chance goes begging, the eruption when the net ripples. It's an emotional roller coaster, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, every great team needs a bit of magic behind the scenes, and at Liverpool that magic came from a most unlikely place, the boot room. No, not a trendy nightclub, but a small cramped room tucked away under the main stand at Anfield. This was the domain of the legendary Liverpool coaches. Men like Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan and Reuben Bennett. They'd gather in the boot room, cups of tea steaming, cigarettes burning, and talk tactics, dissect performances, and, well, probably tell a few stories. But the boot room was more than just a meeting place. It was a breeding ground for a footballing philosophy, a way of thinking about the game that emphasized attacking football, hard work, and above all, unity. These men, these architects of Liverpool's success, instilled a belief in the players, a sense of shared purpose that transcended the individual and created something truly special. The boot room might be gone now, demolished as part of Anfield's redevelopment, but its legacy lives on in the DNA of Liverpool Football Club. Now, you can't talk about Liverpool without mentioning the great Bill Shankly. He wasn't just a manager, he was a visionary, a man who transformed the club from top to bottom. When Shankly arrived at Anfield in 1959, Liverpool were languishing in the second division. He famously told the assembled journalists, "I'm here to entertain them and to make them proud of their club," and entertain them he did. Shankly had this incredible ability to connect with people, to inspire them. He instilled a winning mentality, a belief that Liverpool Football Club could achieve anything. He rebuilt the team, bringing in players like Ian St. John and Ron Yates, who would become club legends. He also understood the importance of the fans. He made them feel like they were part of something special. And in turn, their unwavering support spurred the team on to greater heights. Under Shankly's guidance, Liverpool won promotion back to the First Division and went on to win 3 league titles, 2 FA Cups and a UEFA Cup. But more than the trophies, Shankly laid the foundation for the dynasty that would follow. Now, we can't talk about Anfield without mentioning the Kop. This iconic terrace, named after a battle in the Boer War, is the beating heart of Liverpool Football Club. It's a sight to behold, a sea of red and white, a symphony of noise and passion. The Kop is where legends are made, both on the pitch and in the stands. It's a place where the fans can truly make a difference, where their collective voice can inspire the team to victory. The atmosphere on the Kop is unlike anything else in football. From the moment the teams emerge from the tunnel, the Kop is in full voice. The chants, the songs, the banners, it's a constant barrage of noise and colour. And when Liverpool score, well, let's just say it's an experience that stays with you. But the Kop is more than just noise. It's about community, about shared passion, about belonging to something bigger than yourself. It's a place where people from all walks of life come together, united by their love for Liverpool Football Club. So, if you ever get the chance to visit Anfield, make sure you spend some time on the Kop. You'll understand why it's considered one of the most iconic and atmospheric stands in world football. Now, Liverpool's success hasn't been confined to domestic shores. This is a club that has conquered Europe time and time again. It all started in Rome in 1977 when Liverpool, under Bob Paisley, lifted their first European Cup, beating Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-1. That victory sparked a love affair with Europe's elite competition. The following year, Liverpool retained the trophy, beating Bruges in the final at Wembley. The triumphs continued throughout the late 70s and early 80s, with Liverpool winning the European Cup an incredible 4 times in 8 years. And who could forget that magical night in Istanbul in 2005? Trailing 3-0 at half-time to AC Milan, Liverpool, inspired by their captain fantastic, Steven Gerrard, staged one of the greatest comebacks in football history, eventually winning the trophy on penalties. Liverpool's European nights have become the stuff of legend. The atmosphere at Anfield on those special evenings is simply electric, and the memories created will last a lifetime. Right, we've talked a lot about football, but Liverpool's not just about the beautiful game, you know. This is a city steeped in music history, the birthplace of, well, you know who. And there's no better place to immerse yourself in the world of the Beatles than at the Beatles story. Situated down on the Albert Dock, this award-winning museum takes you on a journey through the Fab Four's lives. From their humble beginnings in Liverpool to global superstardom, you'll see rare photographs, original instruments, handwritten lyrics, and all sorts of other memorabilia. You can even step inside a recreation of the Cavern Club, the legendary venue where the Beatles honed their craft. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just appreciate a good tune, the Beatles story is a must-visit when you're in Liverpool. It's a celebration of 4 lads who changed the face of popular music and left an indelible mark on the city of their birth. Now, while you're down by the Mersey, make sure you take a stroll around the Albert Dock. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a testament to Liverpool's rich maritime history. Built in 1846, Albert Dock was the first structure in Britain to be built entirely from cast iron, brick and stone with no structural wood. It was a marvel of Victorian engineering. These days, the dock's been transformed into a vibrant cultural hub, home to museums, art galleries, shops, restaurants and bars. It's a great place to soak up the atmosphere and enjoy the views across the Mersey. You can take a boat trip, visit the Tate Liverpool Art Gallery, or simply wander around and admire the architecture. It's a fascinating blend of old and new, a reminder of Liverpool's industrial past and its bright future. And if you're a football fan, well, you're in luck. The Museum of Liverpool, located on the Albert Dock, has a fantastic exhibition dedicated to the history of both Liverpool and Everton football clubs. Now, no trip to Liverpool would be complete without a visit to Liverpool Cathedral. This majestic building, perched atop St James's Mount, is one of the largest cathedrals in the world, and it's an absolute must-see. Even if you're not particularly religious, you can't help but be impressed by the sheer scale and grandeur of the place. The stained glass windows are breathtaking, the vaulted ceilings are awe-inspiring, and the overall sense of peace and tranquility is palpable. Take a moment to light a candle, say a prayer, or simply sit in quiet contemplation. You can even climb the tower for stunning views across the city and beyond. It's an experience you won't forget, and if you're lucky enough to be there when the choir is singing, well, that's something truly special. The acoustics are incredible, and the sound of those voices echoing through the cathedral is enough to send shivers down your spine. Right, let's finish our tour of Liverpool, back where it all began for a certain Fab Four, the Cavern Club. This legendary music venue, tucked away on Matthew Street, is a pilgrimage site for music lovers from all over the world. It was here in this cramped, sweaty cellar that the Beatles cut their teeth, playing countless gigs to an ever-growing fan base. Between 1961 and 1963, the Beatles played at the Cavern Club almost 300 times. It's where they honed their sound, developed their stage presence, and became, well, the Beatles. Today, the Cavern Club is still going strong, hosting live music 7 days a week. It's a chance to step back in time to experience the atmosphere that spawned a musical revolution. Sure, it's a bit of a tourist trap these days, but you can't help but feel a sense of history when you're down there. Close your eyes and you can almost hear the sounds of John, Paul, George and Ringo belting out Twist and Shout to a crowd of screaming fans. That wraps up our tour of Liverpool's football heritage and its must-visit spots. From the electric atmosphere of Anfield to the musical legacy of the Beatles, Liverpool is a city that leaves a lasting impression. Whether you're a football fan or a culture enthusiast, Liverpool has something special for everyone. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more.